There's no such thing as stop signs. You know, it's run what you brung when you come over here. I mean, everybody's just happy to be moving, I guess. Here we go. Cut him off. That white pickup truck in front of us is who we're following. I'm gonna blow through this stop sign. It's just wild over here. You just better keep up with your escort. Now, this is a port, and because it's a port, see how he's waving me to not stop at that stop sign? Because it's a port, you need a TWIC card, which I do have, or you'll have to have an escort when you come, and they charge for that. But this guy works for the company that I'm actually picking up merchandise for. I really like this run because it takes me. I'm in Houston. I'm at the Port of Houston. Well, actually, it's the Port of Houston, but it's actually in. Here he goes, gonna wave me to run this light, this stop sign. Oh shit, he stopped. Oh, the security is over there. Oh, that's why. Yeah. The stop signs in these places are really just a suggestion. See, I keep going. Don't he's stopping at a light, stop sign, but I don't have to. But I'm actually in LaPorte, and this is a terminal, of course, a port. But you see what it says Port Authority, Port of Houston. But I'm actually in LaPorte, Texas, and the Qualcomm message come through that they call it Seabrook. It's all crazy, but. It's pretty cool because I'll take this load on Monday to Dallas, and then they'll take it back off me, and then I can get another load, come back there and grab something else, and take it right back. But I run it hard enough, and I can be home almost every night. Anyways, enjoy the ride through the Port of Houston. That's actually in LaPorte, Texas. I've been here before. I know I'm going to take a hard right up here, so you had to get wide. In the do not enter sign. And who cares about that stop sign, right? There. Once we get to the end, we're gonna turn and post up in the middle, and then they'll put some aluminum rods on me. Perfection. Fantastic. Good. morning, Dallas, Texas. It's actually, there you go. Thank you there, buddy. Fine job. I like that driving. You know, there's a little signal you can use to let folks know you're getting over. Okay, we'll do that. We got some traffic. But it's typical for big city. Up the road, down the road rather, behind me, there was a sign that said there was an accident causing all of this. So, yes, we're gonna come up on it before too long. You know, driving in the open road is the easy part. This part right here is where you have to keep your head on a swivel. Nobody wants to be behind the big truck. And
keep right by 35 north.
no one wants to use turn signals. They just, do their thing. Come on over, Bubba. There you go. See how easy it is when you actually use a signal? Come on, come on, come on. There we go. We always have to give room. Come on over, Bubba. Come on over. Now, my combined weight, my gross weight is like 79,000 pounds. So I'm pretty heavy, so I'm not moving all that fast. But the distance between myself and the vehicle in front of me, I have to keep enough distance there for a vehicle to overtake me. That's the law, But I always keep enough anyways because people do stupid shit. I had a guy yesterday had a tough time understanding that the pedal on the right helps the car to accelerate, And he obviously had a problem with accelerating because he was trying to merge onto a I-16 at 65-mile-an-hour freeway. He was trying to come on at probably 40. And I was driving about 60 in the right lane. And as he was merging, there was a pickup truck in front of him. And in front of me was a tanker truck. And I had maybe 2 truck lengths between myself and the tanker. I saw them getting ready to merge onto the, getting onto the on-ramp. I saw them. And I gave a little berth so that they can get in front of me. Well, the pickup truck found that pedal on the right and he mashed it. Probably got up to about 65 faster than I was going. He got in front of me, between me and the tanker. No problem. Perfect. And this other guy in the car decides, well, I'm driving 45, so I think, everybody on the freeway should slow down to 40 so that I can merge on. I guess that's what his thought process was, but it didn't work out too well for him. And at the last minute, he decided to speed up, and he just ride right alongside of me. And I think so that he can continue to you know, not merge. But his lane was running out, so he eventually went ahead and hit the brakes and backed off, got behind me, which is no problem. I mean, it's merging. However, he thought that I did something wrong. So what he done was go to the left lane alongside of me, and they obviously then found the pedal on the right. So he accelerates and he flies past me, gets in front of me, I mean directly in front of me, and hits his brakes. And he brakes checks me down to about 5 mile an hour on 610. And I thought was rather stupid of him. And you know, I almost couldn't stop. I thought I was going to go ahead on and send him home to the, you know, to his, help him go see his maker. It almost happened. Like this guy. Look at this guy. Perfect example. Perfect example. Now, just so you guys who don't have a CDL, you don't drive cars yet, trucks yet, and you're driving, see that guy? Oh, he lost it. You say that? This happens all the time. If I let this camera run the entire time I'm driving, you're gonna see people driving cars do just ridiculous shit. Okay? But just so you guys know, the traffic on feeder roads, maybe 50 mile an hour. The interstate, 65 in cities or 60 in cities or something, but obviously faster and more flowing than the feeder, okay? So when you're going from the feeder and onto an interstate, you must merge onto the freeway. And merging means that you basically are incorporating yourself to them. They are not, the interstate don't merge to you. You have to merge to the interstate. Okay, that means you need to join the crowd. Okay, the crowd is driving 60, 65 miles an hour. You need to be driving 60, 65 miles an hour. Find a hole, get in there. Don't try to get on the interstate driving the same speed you was driving when you were on the feeder road. Okay. Now, if I'm in the right lane, whatever speed I'm driving. Right now, the speed limit is 60 on this highway. I'm driving right now 57 miles an hour, okay? And everybody's passing me because although the sign says 60, everybody's driving, you know, 65, 70 miles an hour, okay? So, I'm driving right now exactly 55 miles an hour right now, okay? If someone is going to enter the highway, the interstate that I'm on right now, I see them. I'm not going to slow down. I'm not going to speed up. I'm going to maintain 55 miles an hour because they have to merge onto the interstate. And if I accelerate, then what decision should they make? They see me moving at a certain speed, and they make a decision. There's room in the front, I'm gonna accelerate and get in front of him. So that's his choice. He's going to get in front of me. And then I accelerate. So now it's tougher for him to get in front of me because I'm speeding up and he's trying to get in front of me. Or I'm driving 55. He see me and he wants to merge and he says, you know, I'm not gonna I'm not going to try and merge in front. Look at this guy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot. All the time. This is constant. We deal with this all day long. This is why you can't be distracted. You can't have a cell phone in your hand and drive these trucks or anything, as a matter of fact. Look at that guy. Now he's got getting over in the other lane. And now he's going to go all the way to the fast lane. Everybody's having to slow down for him. But anyways. So in our scenario, if the person decides I'm not going to try to overtake this truck, I'm going to and what his decision is to just go ahead on and get behind me. Okay? He's going to merge behind me. No problem. Except I see him coming and so I slow down. So if I start braking and he's trying to get behind me, now what? You follow what I'm saying? So what you do is maintain a consistent speed and let the person merge. Don't slow down, don't speed up, just stay exactly where you are. That person will make a decision based on what they believe their car can do and what they're comfortable doing. They're either gonna speed up and get in front of you, or they're gonna slow down and get behind you. The problem happens when the idiot gets on the side of you. He's matched your speed. He's matched you. He's right on the side of you, and then his lane starts to go away. Now he's angry with the truck. He's angry with me. This guy, he was angry with me because he's on the side of my truck matching my speed and his lane's about to go out. Okay? I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to speed up. I'm going to just maintain. He's going to have to make a decision. I'm going to maintain because the same scenario would happen and it would most definitely be deadly if I decided to brake and then he decided to brake, and now I end up trapping him between the truck and the wall. You see? So we're gonna just keep going. We're gonna maintain our speed and just hope the guy makes a good decision. You know, he didn't make one trapping himself between me and that wall, and his lane's about to end. But I didn't put him there. He put himself there, and I just have to, you know, do my part to try to prevent him from, you know, going to the morgue. But he got angry, so he cut in front of me and brake checked me, which is another foul move. You know, you make a big rig, slow down to, we wasn't 5 miles an hour. He might have brought me down to about 30. Okay, well, it's 30 mile an hour on an interstate that does, you know, a 65 mile an hour highway. So anybody texting instead of just driving their car could have run right into the back of my trailer, and I would have been driving under the minimum speed limit when he ran in the back of me. So even though it wasn't my fault, this guy brake checked me. That doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is you were driving below the speed limit. that's cut and dry. Were you driving below the minimum speed limit at the time of the accident? Yes, okay, you're guilty. You have to go after the guy who caused you
Take the exit.
to go below the speed limit, but you were below the speed limit, and whatever happens, you're responsible for it. That's the shyster telling me that, and I get it. I get it. But the guy who brake checked me caused all of that.
On the road toward Joplin Tarp
Oh
Co.
God, you're gonna have to be quiet, woman. I'm gonna have to find where the volume button is on this thing. Anyways, it's just we have to be always diligent and keeping our eye on the prize. The prize is getting through our day alive and safe and not have taken anybody out.
3.5 miles. Take exit 444 on the right toward Whitlock Lane.
There we go. I found the volume button. We ain't got to listen to her. All right. So we're going to a factory that builds a bunch of stuff out of aluminum, and I picked up at the port. I picked up aluminum rods, and those aluminum rods is what they use to turn it into the aluminum pieces they're using. That's pretty cool. If you ever get a chance to kind of peek into those places, it's pretty cool. This is the load we picked up on Friday at the ship channel, and all right, we got it. Okay, so make sure that guy wasn't going to try to get over at the last minute there. This place is really big, and it's covered like a couple of blocks, I've been here several times. It's not a bad deal. Easy to get in. Go in there and check in, and then you go scale. Then you go wait to get your stuff off. I'll be probably, almost an hour early, maybe 50 minutes early, which I know that I'm going to be early, and I don't expect for them to get right on me, which I know that they won't, because the forklift drivers, I think, get there at 8 o'clock or something like that. Main thing is I just want to get there before, I know that there will be other trucks. That's going to be a Melton truck. He was parked at the same Love's I was parked at last night, and he left before I did, so he's going to be beating me there. So I know I'll be behind at least one truck, but I'm pretty sure there'll be a couple trucks ahead of me. And I was trying to get there before a line of trucks get there. It takes probably 20 minutes each truck, maybe a little more than that. So you'll be sitting there a little bit, waiting to get unloaded. But once they get started unloading you, it happens pretty quick. Down. will be a Harley Davidson dealership, and because I've been here several times, I know that the route that the GPS will send you is actually the front of the factory, but delivery is on the back side of the factory. So what I'm supposed to do is go to that light and then make a left and go straight down, but I'm not going to do that because I already know. It's the fact that I've been here several times. Look at this turn, guys. Look, watch what I do. See how I'm staying way up here or down, then make my turn. See it like I'm all close like that. See that? That's because my trailer has got to clear that wall on the right. I know it because I've taken that turn so many times. I know how to avoid it, what I have to do to avoid it. But this block, what you're looking at in front of me, is the place where we're going. But that is the front of the place, and you don't want to go down there because it takes a little bit to try to come out of it, and it's the wrong way. All right, everybody, get out of the way, get out of the way. All right, now here's another turn. Okay, the Harley Davidson dealership's right here, and I need to make a right turn. I'm in the left lane. I make sure that nobody is over there. Nobody's on my right side. Then I'm going to turn across both lanes. And the reason why is this turn. You see this turn? It's really, 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 really bad. And so you have to use both lanes. And now look at these drivers right here. Look what these drivers did. Holy fuck nuts. You know, you don't have to be real smart to get a CDL license. I mean, you really don't. You don't have to be real smart. And these guys obviously are not. God damn it. Bunch of fucking idiots. Bunch of idiots, man. Idiots. Yeah, this guy looked at me smiling. Going, what the hell? Yes. Yes, mucho grande problema. So, what this is new. This is new right here. Generally, we would drive straight aluminum billet logs receiving. Here we go. That was an ordeal. So this scale is new. Of course, you can look at it and tell it's a light color. And I've been here several times and it wasn't open, but now it is. So what we're gonna do is get on this scale. They're gonna weigh us, and behind us, where we just passed on that building, there's red and green lights on that building, and you use your rearview mirror and look at it, and when it turns green you can pull off. And it's red now. As soon as I put rock in, I am 76,680 pounds. All right, green, so we can go now. It used to be, the scale was I'm gonna show you where it was when you turn in here. And it was really difficult to see the green light from where things used to be, okay? All this belongs to the same people. This is all the same company. all these buildings here. That big building in the back there, that's all them. Okay, so we used to turn in here, and then this guardhouse right there in front of us is where we would check in, and it would always be congested right here. Okay, straight ahead is that little barn looking thing. That used to be the scale we'd use, right? And the light was on this pole back behind us, and it's like an old traffic light. Freaking sucks. This guy in this trash hauler right here, this guy is, for some reason, oh, he's carrying aluminum rods in that trash hauler thing. I was gonna say he was in the wrong spot. I've never seen anybody get there. But now he needs to pull up. Generally, they send me over here to pick up loads that they have hazmat. This place makes roofing materials. And of course, this isn't a factory. This is like a distribution center. And the loads are always tall and oblong. And, you know, a couple of times I got these rolls right here that we're about to pass, like these rolls here, and other times I get these those panels. You see those big panels right there? They're kind of crappy to deal with, but it is what it is. And they have to be tarped, man. It just freaking sucks. Spot that isn't gonna cause a whole lot of trouble. Kind of really doesn't matter, because no matter where you go, it's going to be tough. Because what you want to try to do is not block those trucks coming out right there are going to have to make a turn, and so what you don't want is to interfere with them making a turn. I won't park exactly right here. I'm going to scoot over. That guy's going to come out, then he's going to have to reverse so that he can get a little bit, get a better angle, because he's going to have to back into the tarping area. He may not tarp. Some of these guys don't tarp these things, but about 80% of the loads I get are tarp loads. And this is one. It's gonna be tarp. It's gonna be a tarp load for sure. What I'm gonna do is wait for this container truck to leave. Then I'm gonna scoot over even more. I know how this place works, you know. And I really don't want to be in anybody's way. I want everybody to be able to get in and out as fast as they can and as easy as they can with less crap, you know. And if they get some crap, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be the one that caused the crap, you know. And I guess this will have to do for right now. I really want to scoot over more. And I will when that container truck leaves. All right, guys. Thanks for riding.